Hello, this video is contest entry and dedicated to Bill over at the Ninth Circle. Uh, Bill's a great guy, very knowledgeable, been into metal since his early years, got a great collection, really knows his stuff, and his videos are always informative and always will give even people that know their shit something new about what he's talking about, the bands he's talking about, or what he's showing. So Bill's say recently, not so long back he's surpassed 200 subs, because he doesn't put much content out. So if you're not putting much content out and giving your clickbaity titles and just bowing down to the algorithm gods on YouTube, you're not going to grow too much. But he definitely deserves a lot more subs, because he knows his shit. Simple. Bill, same as me, likes his more extreme stuff, black metal, death metal, but anything music related, the metal side of things, rock side of things, he's got you covered. He does do live streams as well with other channels. I think last night he did a live stream with the legend who is my brain's half dead, with Mighty Worm over at the Metallurgy channel. I haven't watched that. I don't watch too many live streams after the fact, but I'll leave that linked if anyone wants to go and watch it, because they're always, Marty's live streams are always fun to be in the chat, and it's always good to see people like Bill or Roger on the stream. Makes it, for me, a bit more, gives me a bit more of an interest to actually watch them, because I haven't really been watching too much of the VC for quite some time. I've waned off, but anyway, Bill, his contest's pretty easy. 2 questions. First one was just show 2 things, 2 things you own that are, or you consider to be, as you put it, I should remember, I just watched Flaming Roger's video on it. It's prompted me to do this. Sorry, I'm really brain dead. Prized possessions. 2 prized possessions in your collection. Well, I commented on Roger's video saying, well, I don't necessarily or really have any prized possessions, and then these can be music or something else you collect or whatever, but outside of music I don't collect anything, and I suppose I have got a lot of prized possessions from when I was a kid, what I have got left over, or stuff that was my brother's or maybe my dad's. I mean, one prized possession I did have that I might have showed for this, but it wouldn't have felt right because it'd been in the loft since we were kids. It was an old Vectrex gaming console with loads of games, but I gave that to my mate. But if you croak, I want it back, but you know that anyway. That probably would have been fitting to show, but when it's been in the loft since I was a kid, it's not exactly somewhere to keep a prized possession, and that's why this is a bit struggling for me, because I haven't got any one prized possession in a place where a prized possession should be. Anyways, save me babbling on. I've picked a couple of things. As I only started collecting and getting back into metal 7 years ago, this is the most expensive thing I've bought. Prized possession, I suppose, because I haven't seen this again since, and this is authorized. Their one and only album, Source of Dominion, came out on Putrefaction. Came out on Putrefaction Records in '91. I can't remember where these guys are from. I don't really do much research or anything, but by all things considered, this is extremely hard to get. It was reissued by, who does all the reissues? Is it Darkness Descent or the other one? It was reissued, 500 copies or whatever. Good luck getting one of them as well. There are Russian bootlegs, so you're more likely to get a Russian bootleg, even if you ordered the real thing. You probably can't. There's a good chance it'll come and they're sent you a bootleg. Whether they would have known or whatever is something different. But so this is kind of a prized possession. Actually, I think they're Swedish. Yeah, they're Swedish, but they don't play the buzzsaw death metal. It's just, I ain't listened to it in so long. I was going to say meat and potatoes death metal, but it's a good listen, and it's one to have in the collection if you don't already, if you're into death metal anyway. I've got two others here, and these prized possessions because these were things I wanted to get as soon as I started collecting, and my collecting went from car boots and charity shops to music shops to certain online things, and then the online buying's progressed, so my buying has progressed. So to begin with, I wasn't finding anything more than Slipknot and the odd Deep Purple CD, but once I got, and I only started using Discogs a little while back, so I didn't find it harder to find stuff so easily by using Discogs, and I don't use Discogs that much now, to be honest. But two I wanted to get from when I very first started collecting. This I got a couple of months back. It's the Napalm Death Mass Appeal Madness EP, and the reason I wanted this was I used to have the t-shirt as a kid. I think I paid 15 or 20 quid for it. I know it was a lot of money because I went to Birmingham with my mate. I would have been like 14, 15, tops 15, probably something like that, no older than 15 anyway. And it was a lot of money for me to fork out on this t-shirt, and I just picked the gnarliest t-shirt I could find, and it was that. And So I wanted the EP, and it's just took me so long to get a copy at a so reasonable price, that this to me is prized possession. And the same with To the Gory End by Cancer. Now this is the Vinyl Solution copy. The Pop Pussy Poser did send me the original that is in the middle of one of my stacks there, so it's too much hassle to get it out. At least it's not in one of the back stacks or somewhere else. But this is prized possession because I had this on the mixtape. So I've got memories of listening to this, especially with my mate and his brother when we went down to see his friends in Bristol. We played this in the car on the way down a few times, and probably on the way back up. And I always remember singing along to CFC, which is a very sing-alongable song, isn't it? So those are my prized possessions. And actually, this is probably a prized possession at the moment. A new pair of boxers, because I've hardly got any fucking boxers. Could have done with buying more than one pair, to be honest, but Slayer pair of boxers. Those are going to be kind of like a prized possession. Second question is, in the now we live in the day of online media, streaming and digital media, where everything is free and available one way or another, and why the hell do we collect physical media? Well, I've got a few answers for that, for why I collect physical media, and they're probably all totally wrong in the scheme of things, but the first one really is I don't believe in digital music. I just don't. I might listen to a little bit here and there, but I believe in paying for something. I mean, I went my whole life without really buying anything whatsoever. Not even clothes or anything for such a long time. Even when all the years I was working, I just never believed in physical stuff ever since the age of teenager, when I started doing drugs, and that all my money would go on drugs, and that was I remember, and this was when I'm not sure if I was doing drugs at the time, but I was drinking, so I was good as still on the bandwagon at that point. I remember going to a convention with some workmates, and the one lad was with, he bought this sword, a blade from the filmed Blade with Wesley Snipes, a replica of his sword, and it was like over £100, and I was like, I think I bought like a couple of DVDs from there. He was getting signatures, paying for signatures and shit, and I was like, and I bought a Slayer t-shirt, which is a bit fucked up and too small for me now, but I was like, wow, why are you fucking spending like that sort of money on just a fucking ornament or whatever? Why waste your money on it? But since I've started collecting and I totally understand the aesthetics and the reason why people buy physical stuff and spend the money on it. Simple. So I don't believe in digital media. I want, and it's probably my age as well, so I want something physical in my hand, and that makes me feel like I own the music, especially after going through all the MP3 years and that. It's just wrong in my eyes to have digital music. You're not really supporting them unless you're paying for the digital music on Bandcamp and paying seven quid plus, and I ain't gonna fucking pay that sort of money for digital music. I just not, and it's, well, but that's one of the reasons. Another reason why I keep buying it. I basically blind buy all my stuff. I never ever listen to a whole album, or usually, what it usually is, I listen to about 30 seconds of one song. That's all I need to hear. If I'm going to buy it, depending on the cost or whatever. And of course you get to know the sort of things or the sort of labels or whatever you're looking for with the music you like. So blind buying gets easier depending on how much you're paying as well. Cheap blind buys, if they're no good, I'll just fucking use the case and throw them away, or give them away if they're worth giving away. I've got a lot of shit that ain't really worth giving away. That's another reason why I just am anti-digital, and I buy physical music because, like I said, I was a drug addict most of my life, and this is just the next addiction. I can't do drugs, they're no fun anymore, and I find fun in collecting music, pencil boxes and fucking it's piled up fucking everywhere. I mean, here, this is to the fucking floor here, this is the top of the fucking stack right here. I mean, that's a load of crap on the top, but it just stacks fucking everywhere. It's to the ceiling there. It's just ridiculous. You've got your collector scum, and then you've got your junkie collector scum, and I think I fit into the latter. So that's as good as it. And shout out to Mark at the end, Mark G with C. Thanks for the contest winnings, Carnal Savagery, Grotesque, Macabre, HM2, Death Metal, and the couple of compilations you sent me. I don't think I've got either of them, but I'm not too sure. So if I have, then one day I get to sort all this crap out. I'll pass them on if I have got doubles. But yeah, two very good compilations. Deathgasm Records compilation, loads of good bands on that, and the four-way black metal split. With who's on that, Vordor? No, it's not Vordor. I think it might be Vordor. Anyway, it's a decent split, so thanks for them, much appreciated. And big respect to Bill for passing 200 subs. Please go and check him out, because you will learn something. Unlike here, you might see something, but you ain't gonna fucking learn nothing off me. So big respect to you all, and to Bill. Let's hope. And it's not about subs and views and things, like Melanie said in her contest video herself today. It's about the community and people you interact with. So I think for Bill, like myself, I kind of, enjoy watching other people's videos more than I do making them. I mean, I could make so many videos showing stuff or whatever, and it just feels wrong to me to do anything like that. I'm all here for supporting the community though, and you guys, so big respect, Bill, and good luck to everyone that enters. Let's hope to see more entries. It runs until Halloween, and the prize is going to be worth winning, so check him out, and respect to everyone. Take it easy. Before I go, shit, what's playing? I haven't got a clue where these guys are. Maybe I'll put it in the comments or the description or something. This was a blind buy, like everything else. Carnalation, Deathmask. It's on Spinefarm Records, came out in 2012. It's just really catchy death grind, it's got a nice groove to it. I mean, it's been playing all video, so well worth checking out, and this was cheap, so take it easy everyone. It's gone on way too long as usual. See you later. Can't find the fucking stop button. Oh, I don't know where the fucking stop button is, I just didn't press it.